This land is your land, and it's smiling. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Yes, this land belongs to you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. I said this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and it's mine. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Yes, this land belongs to you and me. I've roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps across sparkling sands of your diamond desert. And all around me, the voice kept saying, it's a this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and it's my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Yes, this land belongs to you and me. As I was walking, the sun was shining, and the wheat fields waving, and the storm clouds rolling. But all around me, a voice kept chanting, it's a this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and it's my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Yes, this land belongs to you and me.
I tried to forget you, my darling, and I tried not to mention your name. But I know in my heart it's no use, dear, 'cause I still love you the same. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night, crying 'cause I miss you so. I wonder why you told me goodbye. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night. You tell me that you found a new love, and now I'm left all alone, with no hope of tomorrow in sight, dear. Without you it's hard to go on. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night, crying 'cause I miss you so. I wonder why you told me goodbye. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night, crying 'cause I miss you so. I wonder why you told me goodbye. Oh, the moon saw me crying last night. Dreaming of the arms that held me oh so tight, dreaming of the smile I cherish day and night, dreaming of a heart that never will be true, but I guess that's what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, that is what I'll always do. Dreaming of the lips that I love to kiss, dreaming of the charms I never can resist, dreaming of the words you spoke that wasn't true, but I guess that's what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, that is what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, that is what I'll always do. The days have passed by slowly since you've gone and left me blue. If ever you decide to roam, dear, remember I'm waiting just for you. Won't you be my blue-eyed darling? Won't you come back home to me? Don't tell me that you found another. Darling, please don't set me free. At night as I lay down to sleep, dear, the
Tears flow down my cheeks because you left me such a memory, and now I'm all alone to see. Won't you be my blue-eyed darling? Won't you come back home to me? Don't tell me that you found another. Darling, please don't set me free. Someday you'll come and I'll be gone, dear, gone out to start life anew. But if you never do return, dear, remember I'll be lonely and blue. Won't you be my blue-eyed darling? Won't you come back home to me? Don't tell me that you found another. Darling, please don't set me free.
One morning bright and clear, my old homestead I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on the train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see as the moon rose in its glory. Then I told my saddest story of that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. Train drew up at last, old familiar scenes had passed, and I kissed my mother at the station door. Then kind friends gathered round, tears on every face I found. There I missed the one that I'd been waiting for. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see as the moon rose in its glory. Then I told my saddest story of that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I just whispered, Mother dear, where is Mary? She's not here. All the world seemed dark and sadness came to me. She just pointed to the spot in that little churchyard lot where my sweetheart sleeps in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see as the moon rose in its glory. Then I told my saddest story of that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. When you kneel at mother's grave, thank her for the love she gave, and then tell her how much you miss her, when you kneel at your dear old mother's grave. When you kneel at mother's grave in some lonely old churchyard, to place a wreath of flowers on her breast, won't you linger for a prayer and ask to meet her there in that land where we'll all find peace and rest? When you kneel at mother's grave, thank her for the love she gave,
tell her,
and then tell her
how much you miss her,
how you miss her
when you kneel at your dear old mother's grave. When you kneel at mother's grave, never try to hide your tears, for many are the ones she shed for you. And now that she's asleep, don't be ashamed to weep, for there'll never be another quite so true. When you kneel at mother's grave, thank her for the love she gave, and then tell her, how much you miss her,
how you miss her
when you kneel at your dear old mother's grave.
Jesus is a loving angel and carried my darling away. Now she's sleeping on a hillside in a deep and narrow grave. Someday I shall go to meet her when from this old world I depart. We'll be happy up in heaven, there we'll love again, sweetheart. Still at night she seems so near me, in vision she's so sweet and fair. When I reach my arms around her, I only find just darkness there. Someday I shall go to meet her when from this old world I depart. We'll be happy up in heaven, there we'll love again, sweetheart. Now she's resting on a hillside where there's love on every hand, saying songs of wondrous blessing with the happiest angel band. Someday I shall go to meet her when from this old world I depart. We'll be happy up in heaven, there we'll love again, sweetheart. Down in the Willow garden where me and my love did meet, there we sat a-courting, my love dropped off to sleep. I had a bottle of burgundy wine, which my true love did not know. There I poisoned that dear little girl down on the banks below. I drew a saber through her, which was a bloody knife. I threw her in the river, which was a dreadful sight. My father
that money would set me free. If I would murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Conley. Now he sits in his cabin door, a-wiping his tear-dimmed eyes, a-looking at his own dear son upon the scaffold high. My race is run beneath the sun, the cell is waiting for me, for I did murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Conley.
crucified my Lord.
Were you there? Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Oh, sometimes it causes me to
Tremble,
tremble,
tremble.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
Were you there? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
oh, sometimes it causes me to
Tremble,
tremble,
tremble.
Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
Were you there when they laid him in the tomb?
Were you there? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb?
oh, sometimes it causes me to
Tremble,
tremble,
tremble.
Were you there when they laid him Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
It's been many years since we were childhood sweethearts. This full days that I never shall forget. And you know I still love you, little darling. Though the years bring me only regret. Oh, I love you, my darling, how I love you. If I talk, would you try to understand? It's no matter how you treat me, I love you. And I'll still write your name in the sand. Through the long years I have loved you, and I've waited but only in vain. Now I know that I've lost you, my darling, but I'll still sing the same old refrain. Oh, I love you, my darling, how I love you. If I talk, will you try to understand? It's no matter how you treat me, I